Alrighty YouTube, it's your boy Zxous and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And in today's video, I'm going to try to I want to say convince you guys / guide you guys on how you guys should be going about summoning on obviously the Nier collab banners. I know obviously the anniversary is very close. You guys realize that, right? But before we get into all of that, make sure you guys subscribe and like. Yeah, we're trying to get to 10K at some point in time, so if you guys could subscribe now, it'd be awesome. If you guys could like to push out the videos, that'd be awesome as well. Let's try to get 30 likes on this video, right? I mean, we are gonna smash that easily, but let's try to get 30 likes easily, right? So yeah, obviously with 2B and A2 coming out, I know a lot of people are going to be summoning their bank account out, right? They're gonna blow all their money on these banners, but people have to realize the event lasts for 1 month, meaning after the event leaves, you only have 2, if not 1 banner left before the anniversary comes around. Now, in my personal opinion, I think this is honestly the best way to go about these banners, and that's honestly to use your gems and tickets on these banners. Don't pity these characters, right? Don't pity these characters. You've heard me right. Do not use golden tickets on these characters. And my reasoning for that is because obviously these collab characters are 2%, right? They're 2% out of 4%. So when you get an SSR, it's a 50-50 chance. At the end of the day, it's a 50-50 chance, making it very, essentially quite easy to pull these characters, right? All you really have to do is get a SSR and then it becomes 50-50. Obviously, luck is still there. Obviously, the luck is still there, but it's not going to be hard to pull these characters compared to the anniversary character, which is most likely a pilgrim. Now, the thing about pilgrims is you can pity them for the exact same amount as you can for limited characters or any other characters, but the thing is they actually have a 1% chance of being acquired out of a 4% chance. So they have a less rate, essentially a 25% chance of pulling them when summoning and getting an SSR. So when you get an SSR, it's a 25% chance it's the pilgrim, and then 75% chance it's not the pilgrim, right? Not the new pilgrim, at least. So it's very, I don't want to say it's stupid, but it just doesn't really, if you're trying to go for the anniversary character and the Nier, banner units, and you want all 3 of them, it doesn't really make sense for you to pity the Nier characters that have a 2% rate out of 4, which is a 50-50, and then try your luck at summoning for a lesser rate of a character when you can actually just summon on these banners, right? Summon on these 2 banners with your tickets and your gems, and then build up pity to use it on the, obviously, the anniversary character, which is most likely going to be a pilgrim. Now, in terms of how much pities you want to build up, that's up to you, but I would highly recommend to at least build up 1 pity, because 1 pity is all you're going to need for the anniversary character to get them. Now, if you want to have multiple copies of them, then maybe just save your gems for the anniversary regardless, or build up enough pity so that you can get max LB3, which would be 800 golden tickets, which is 80 pulls. So if you have 80 pulls and you want to go 80 pulls on the Nier banner, by all means, go ahead. But if you just want these characters and you also want the anniversary character, it's in your best interest to really just summon with your gems and build a pity with these 2 banners, and then use it to pity the Annie character. Again, because this event lasts a whole month, you only have essentially a month after until the Annie. That's not enough time to save for nothing, right? It's not really enough time to save for anything, if you want to be completely honest. What are you gonna save for, right? You don't have much time to save, right? From just daily events alone, the daily and weekly missions, it takes 3 weeks to get a free multi. You're not gonna get much, but the anniversary will give a decent amount of multis. If it's anything like the half Annie, it's gonna give you a boatload of multis, right? Most likely 5 minimum, and then obviously the daily, single pulls on the anniversary banner, most likely. So you're covered there, but to guarantee the anniversary character, it's better to go with the golden ticket route than summoning. There's no point of trying your luck in a 25-75% chance, or a 25-75 of the pilgrim, 25% for the pilgrim, 75% for anybody that's not the new pilgrim, over a 50-50, right? A 50-50, let's be realistic. right? Are you going to get shot? Of course, I'm sure somebody has lost in like, maybe got like 12 SSRs and they've lost every 50-50. I'm sure there's one player out there in the world, maybe multiple. But the average player is not going to be like that. Actually, I would say 9 times out of 10, if you get 4 SSRs, 9 times out of 10, one of those 4 SSRs are going to be the new character, right? It's a 50-50. You're not, there's no way, right? But I don't want to say it like that because, again, this is all luck. But yeah, it doesn't really make sense to, do whatever you want to do, where you want to pity these 2 characters and then summon for the anniversary character. Now, in terms of how much dupes you should go for them, that's obviously all up to you. They're limited characters, so they're not gonna rerun because they don't even rerun characters from their own game. So what are the chances that they're gonna rerun collab characters? If we haven't even had a rerun for any of Nikke's own units, what are the chances we're gonna get a collab for, a rerun for a collab? It's 0, right? It's 0 realistically. So go as deep as you need to for these, as long as you guys know you have enough for the Annie, right? Honestly, if these characters are mid, go for the 1 copy for collection purposes, I guess, and then save everything else for the anniversary, because the anniversary character is guaranteed going to be good, right? And I say that because I just want to say I say that because of past events, right? Obviously, the 2 summonable pilgrims we've had are arguably top 5 in the game, right? Modernia is arguably the best character in the game, if not just flat out the best character in the game, and Dorothy is like the 4th best in the game. That's a guaranteed, right? If not 5th, maybe you might see Rapunzel higher than her, but she's easily a top 5 unit in the game. Easily, Dorothy's a top 5 character in the game. Modernia easily is a top 3, heck, top 2 character in the game. So it's really, it comes down to how much you care about this waifu over meta or meta over waifu. But yeah, to sum it all up realistically, summon, go as much as you want to, as long as you're building pity, right? Does that mean I'm saying, maybe I should have said that earlier. When I say build up pity, does that mean I'm saying go 20 multis on these banners? No, but summon as much as you need to until you get the characters with your gems to build up pity, and then when you get both of them, you can stop and save the rest of your gems for the Annie banner, because then you can use your gems and tickets on the Annie banner. If you don't end up getting the Annie unit, which is most likely the Pilgrim, then you've already built up pity with the Nier characters now from the past event, and then your pity was already built up, and then you're building up more pity by summoning on the Annie banner. So that's honestly the best way to go about it. In my opinion, that's honestly the best way to go about it. But you guys definitely let me know how you guys are going to go about summoning. Me, honestly, I'm going to do whatever because I spend. But for the people who are light spenders and want to be very smart with the way they go about summoning, that's honestly the best way. Again, 2%, and he's most likely 1%. So you guys let me know what you think. Boys, Zxous. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.